Hi Pisces, here's your random reading. I went to do love for y'all and I was still seeing what I saw this morning in your daily reading about, leaving toxic things behind. So I thought we'll skip the love today and pull a random reading. And your random reading is what's being given to you by who and why it happened. It is so interesting to me, Pisces. Like, I feel like you have really been given something during this Venus retrograde. And does it always, it's supposed to show you something. So specifically with that, whatever, that toxic situation that returned and that you're now walking away from, I feel like the universe brought it back to you to show you how much you've grown, which is really interesting, right? So first we're seeing Venus offer, which normally would have to do with, a love offer for sure, but Venus is also about money. And what's interesting about this is that the things that you've been through in the past year are actually leading you towards success. And I'm going to explain this because it is a little confusing. But this past situation, has brought up a lot of things. Like maybe when you were dealing with this past person, this narcissist, who just took from you, Pisces, honestly. Maybe you couldn't see that because this was someone that you were really comfortable with. Maybe you decided to give it another shot, right? But like it came back to show you how much that you've grown from that in like all areas of your life. So this is what's really amazing, right? Because we're seeing it on the bottom as well, the Empress and the Ace of Pentacles. Like, this is literally coming, it was an opportunity for you to see how much you've grown, what you need to grow now, and it is really, like, the results of this lesson are going to show up in your money, Pisces. This is what's really, but really, it's a bigger thing, and I'm getting ready to break it down for you. It's a bigger thing. Because it's with the Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, this Venus offer, right? So because I do think that there is an opportunity here for you to grow within. So you're learning something new. There is a new opportunity being given to you. Maybe you're learning a new skill, but it's about hard work. It's about, also seeing the hard work that you've put in, right? Because, you Six of Swords with the Eight of Cups, I really feel like you're not the same person you used to be. So if you, and maybe this past person came back to just show you that. Yeah, sometimes we got to be bonked on the head, right? And this past person wasn't good for you, Pisces, in the first place. And when you messed with them, you maybe suffered from a fear of commitment. Now, don't attack me in the comments for this, but if you find that, like, you would keep trying, keep trying to do better. So maybe you went from job to job. Or keep trying to get a better relationship. So maybe you went through a lot of relationships and you have good intentions. But what happened in the interim was, it created this fear of committing to things, right? Maybe not even the fear, but you just weren't, right? Because it's the ever searching for something better. And I feel like this helped you to see that. And it's also helped you to move past maybe a lack-minded mindset. Like maybe it isn't about finding that next thing that's going to be better, and maybe it's about putting more work into the thing that exists to make it better. You know, digging in, right? And this is showing up in your career, honestly. And it was by walking away from this thing that, and I feel like this may be a person, or it may even be just a way of being. Honestly, like thinking that something, that the grass is always greener somewhere. Because there is some truth you're starting to see about success. And it is because, you know, it could have been a new opportunity that you are starting to see success with. So maybe you know, during this retrograde went back to some past things. It could be that you went back to a past person. And just really realizing how much you've grown, how much you've changed, and how committed you are to the success of things now, which for you means sticking to stuff, right? Definitely, because the Hierophant's on the bottom with the Devil, the Moon, and the Ten of Cups. Like, it's kind of like the fear of things not getting better, right? So you might have found yourself going on to thing, you know, when it starts, when it feels like there's not that much growth in it. And this is a breakthrough for you, actually. This is a breakthrough for you. And it's leading to your financial stability, actually. So that's like crazy, because wherever you learn this lesson, there is this lesson learned in terms of you went back to something from the past and it showed you something about yourself. It showed you how much you've grown, what you've moved on from. And it's just literally amazing. And so, yeah, because we're seeing it here with memories, you know, why it happened. Nostalgia. I mean, you know, it may even be that you didn't go back to this, but you were really thinking about it. Like, and thinking about, you know, how much you've grown over the summer and how much more you are committed. So I feel like this has been a lesson for you, Pisces, about commitment, about being committed to things, about seeing things through. And I will tell you what, this was like some sort of Saturn lesson. This was some sort of Saturn lesson that is leading, and it's interesting that, you know, it might have been like memories of a person that brought this up for you. Five of Pentacles, the World, the Eight of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Like, literally, Pisces, I don't even know. I hope like I'm being really clear about what's happening here, because it's big for you. It's big for you. You know, you're moving beyond, like, this could be moving beyond a fear of abandonment, a fear of being stuck, a fear of things are just always going to be that way. And really, this really leads to stability. And so much fighting for yourself here, Pisces. You know what? And I really feel like with the Three of Swords, right? That's healing. Seven of Wands. The Hermit. You have been doing some reflecting on the past, you know, and what it has taught you. And what it's really taught you, Pisces, is how to fight for yourself. How to fight for yourself. Queen of Cups. Nine of Wands. And the Tower. You're really starting to see why things happen the way they did. Because at some point you might have been like, I don't understand why this didn't work out. I put my whole heart in it. But that's because something about it didn't work. You know? something about it didn't work. Something about it wasn't good for you. Like loving something that keeps hurting you or keeps causing problems in your life, it is not for you. Is not for you. And this is amazing, Pisces. This is amazing. So, you know, what happens next? Five of Cups. Ace of Cups. Four of Cups. I just feel like you are really getting in touch with the ways that you let things that didn't work out, or feeling sorry for yourself when opportunities didn't work out. I feel like you are letting that go. Knight of Pentacles. And it may come from, the Queen of Swords keeps showing up. So you may be moving in Queen of Swords energy, or it may be actually someone specific who helped you to see this. You know, who helped you to see that, you know, sometimes the road takes a while, but that you have to really be about planting the seed. You have to stick with it even when it isn't, you know, showing you the fruit, right? Yeah. Yeah, and I feel like with the Seven of Cups here and strength, like, you know, the Seven of Cups can be confusion. The Seven of Cups can be obstacles. But you kind of maybe allowed yourself to get so distracted by what wasn't working that you couldn't see what was working. And this is all, I don't know what to say about this more than, you know, your renewed sense of commitment. And I don't mean committing to relationships or getting married or any of that. This is commitment to yourself. This is commitment to seeing things through in terms of your success, in terms of your stability. So that doesn't mean sticking with things that are shitty. This means this is a big change in you, Pisces. A big change that is actually growing your coin. This is where you're seeing the results. You know, you're seeing the results in your financial stability. Wow. And, you know, and it really is because you've stuck with something here. You've been committed to it. And I feel like, you know, there may have been past memories or a past situation trying to drag you back that really was And all it did was show you that you're not that person anymore. That you're way more committed to yourself now. Wow. I love this for y'all. I love this for y'all. And just know that this is maybe leading you to a promotion. It is leading you to success for sure. At least you're going to start to see the beginning of success. Like, you may not be seeing the Ten of Pentacles yet, but it's on the way there. It's on the way there. Wow, Pisces. I love this for you so much. You know, so definitely expecting an opportunity that grows your money because of all the work that you put in towards being committed to this. And what we were seeing on the bottom of the deck is it's going to spill over in other parts of your life. Yay! I love this for you, Pisces. Toodles.